In today's episode, we're going to be speaking with multi-instrumentalist, mother from another brother, and a phenomenal voice from the indie circuit, Siddharth, aka Sid Coutto. Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of The Circuit, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sherrin Varghese. I'm a singer, musician and an actor. This is The Circuit where we introduce noteworthy musicians and speak to them about causeworthy issues.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice, man. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Cheers. Hi,
Siddharth and I go long back. We are 20 years as friends, if I'm not mistaken. There's a scar on his head I've given due to an...
Yeah, I can sell my head on eBay because Sherrin scarred it 20 years ago.
May I please autograph it?
It's done, isn't that the autograph?
Yes. This is a live show every Thursday. We stream every Thursday live at 7 p.m., which means if you're watching the show right now, you can comment. And if I can point out to my comment on Facebook, this is where you can point and... revert to us and even in fact say anything to us. Remember, do put in an @Sherrin Varghese or hashtag Sid Coutto with 2 D's and 2 T's if you want us to pay attention. Ladies and gentlemen, in the house is Siddharth Coutto. Take it away, baby.
Yeah, let's do that.
yourself and be my baby. My baby, baby. You're not my baby, baby. Who be my baby, baby? Who be my baby, baby? Be my baby, baby. You're not my baby, baby. Who be my baby, baby? Just so you remember it. Baby, be my baby, 'cause baby, if you're not my baby, baby, who be my baby, baby? Who be my baby, baby, be my baby, 'cause baby, if you're not my baby, baby, who be my baby, baby? Who be my baby, baby? Yeah.
Wow! I missed you, my brother.
Hey, thanks, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sid Coutto in the house. We have many people joining us on the comment. We have Ehsan Nurani who said hello to you.
Hello.
Harish Nair from Harman, he says, oh wow, wish I was there. Sanket
Harish
says, love the music and energy. Clever Menezes joined. Sanju Abraham has joined.
Hey.
Jesus, this is a lot of people. Hey man, you have a lot of love and respect from the community. I love you for this. Right? You are a fun act and you've always been something. You're actually an inspiration for a lot of young, you give me some.
Young people?
Young
I
people.
was just dancing.
You were just dancing.
I hope I'm an inspiration to everybody to dance because dance is very important. I feel not enough musicians dance.
Elaborate.
I like seeing people dance around on stage because if you're going to get the stage and there's a lot of place and you have it, use it. I got stuck playing drums for many years and I used to be so annoyed because I was stuck in the kit in one place while everybody else gets to dance around. Yeah, dance around. Stage is to dance.
So let's talk about the earlier days where you got stuck behind a drum kit, which I believe was with an act called Zero, whom we all know.
Yeah. So, I mean, Zero, just before Zero, half of us were in another band called Vicious Circle, and we couldn't find a drummer, and I knew how to play doop-tack, so I ended up being the drummer, and then when Zero was formed a year later, again, we were supposed to switch instruments. We were a whole bunch of us were multi-instrumentalists, comparatively at that time. And and I ended up being the drummer, and I was very annoyed being the drummer. But now that I'm older, I'm very happy I learned to play the drums because it's a tough instrument.
It is a tough instrument. You know, so it's very difficult to play and sing at the same time, and you not only play one instrument, but you play a lot of instruments. I would like to showcase this original act of yours with whom you kind of like became prolific with, called Zero, all right? And this is a session called Gear House Session. This is Warren's,
This is in the past 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years.
Right.
But the song is from like 2000. So the song's almost 20
Yeah, this is a song which many of our kids nowadays are like grooving to, man. So let's like give it to
It's
them.
from 2 generations ago. rock band. Drums, bass, electric guitar. Rock band, Marshall amplification, big bass amps, drummer.
If I had the choice to make it alright,
It's the fifth bass rhythm solo.
if I had the chance to wait here all night, if I had my way,
Alright, in Mumbai.
then I wouldn't hear you say, but I know I have to stay.
Everybody get ready to jump around. Jump around now! Yeah,
Yeah?
rock music from
Rock music, man.
from the late 90s.
So why is the song not called My Stand-In instead of PSP2?
It's not my standing in either case. It's by standing. It's like
By-standing.
we're standing by we're on standby for something to happen. But
The TV to come on types?
for anything, you know, there's so
For
many
life
things.
to come on.
In life, there's some people who are waiting forever. Their entire lives is just standing by, waiting for that spark to hit or that moment when life changes and becomes better. That's
All right.
what the song is
So
about.
what's been your spark in the dark? What's been your
In general or back then?
In general or back then? Or how do you relate from then to now? I mean, you've come such a long way. You've like, tere to baal nikal gaye mere bhai.
Yeah, I'm grey and bald.
Grey.
Some people go grey, some people go bald.
You've kind of gone both
I'm
ways.
getting it all.
You're doing it all.
I'm number one.
Tell us, man. What's it been like? How's it been these 20 years? What's going on in your life? now?
Even before the 20 years, when I was 12 years old, is around the time that I discovered that I could write songs. From watching Whose Line Is It Anyway? Because they used to do this improv funny thing called a hoedown.
Correct.
When somebody give them a topic and they just make up a song. So that's how I learned.
No, let's do this. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm putting me on the spot. Okay.
I'm gonna toss topics. We can actually ask people to kind of like toss topics to us.
I was not prepared for this.
Come
show,
on, you
but
are
yeah, I
prepared
guess
for this.
that-
Come on,
this
you've
is
been
good.
doing this all your life, okay? What you need to do is, if you're watching this right now, in the comments, you need to like toss in some words, and Siddharth is gonna make a song out of it on the spot.
Give me a topic or tell me about your day. Tell me 3 things about your life or your day, or just give me like 3 random words. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see.
Okay, so what is it that you would like to play?
Or should I do song right now?
You should do. Why don't you just do a song and we'll wait for people to throw in the comments.
So yeah, this song is something, the first a cappella song that I did. It was like 10, 11 years ago, and it's the song that kind of was the first song, the Tough on Tobacco album from 2009. It's it's also a song that I was forced to mix myself because my sound engineer / producer / best friend Hans Dalal looked at it and saw 128 vocal tracks and said, "You're mad or what? I'm not mixing this."
You're mad or what?
I'm not mixing this. So yeah, that was the first song I got to mix. So thanks, Hansu, for that. This is a song called "Voices in My Head."
When I wanna away, 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 oh oh, when I wanna away, when I wanna away, Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, I listen to the voices in my head, walking down the street or lying in bed. Oh, do I have an option? No, I don't. I pull out my phone and start to sing a couple of words and a couple of things that sound like doom da 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 dee da 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 da. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, come to me just about anywhere. I could say shh, but they don't care. My baby's out of motion. I got a lot of things to say, I swear. So many I hide and so many I share. Still, I don't like instrumentals. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, they're never gonna stop. I pray. What would I be if I was in this way? I gotta let him out any which way I can. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Whoa, whoa, I'm lying on the side of my bed. I'm listening to the voices in my head, trying to figure out what they say. Oh, here we go, here we go. On the side of my bed. Here we go, here we go. Voices in my head. Here we go, here we go. Trying to figure out what they say. Here we go, oh, oh, oh. Here we go, here we go. On the side of my bed. Here we go, here we go. Voices in my head. Here we go, here we go. Trying to figure out what they say. Here we go, oh, oh, oh. Here we go, here we go. On the side of my bed. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, oh, oh, oh. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, oh, oh, oh.
Much love on Facebook right now. Listen, you go to fucking... Oh, I said that. I can't say that. I can't say that. Wow.
Oh, you can't say that apparently.
Nishchal Chaube says hi. Sid Adrian Fernandez says hi. Sanket Ghosh says love the music and energy. Clever Menezes says yes. Clever, remember Clever?
Of course.
Sushant Thakur says I want to dance when I'm drunk enough.
Drunk enough.
Mahima Menezes, Sherrin Varghese, this is a cool. Thank you. Sushant Ghatkar says I love it. Voices in my head. Sigmund says. Bhushan Chitnis has joined. Bhushan is a wonderful guitar player who, who does sessions with us and is also a player with us. Adrian Fernandez says, I need $1. Harish Nair says, how about a self-doubting pangolin who eventually turns out to be a Steve Weiss first guitar teacher?
Easy answer, no.
Oh my God, Mr. Nair. Mr. Harish Nair is from Harman, who has very benevolently given us all this record capture and playback.
Thank you,
Thank you for all this wonderful.
Great.
Listen, I have seen and heard this song when it was made.
Yeah,
all right, and you've come a long way, and I got to give you something which is something you might remember from our long way back.
Oh, wow.
For those who don't know or still know, my name was Cherokee on Movers and Shakers. That's around the time when I met Siddharth.
Yep.
Siddharth and I were part of Jesus Christ Superstar, where Dadlani played Jesus and Karthik Chintamani. Sorry, Dadlani played Judas and
Karthik Chintamani.
he and I were Apostle. I was Simon, and we had a couple of songs and we played Black Hoods and we came. This was Rahul Dukkana's version of Andrew Lloyd Webber's.
It was a long time ago.
1999.
I think I shaved ball there for fun. Now it's just.
Now it's a
weird.
habit.
Now it's weird.
This was the alphabetical rock show which Cherokee, that's me. We did A for Apple, B for Ball, no. We did A for AC/DC, B for Beatles, C for Cream, D for Deep Purple, and Sonu, the singer from Zero, and me, and a couple of more people. Like, we kind of did this whole thing together. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had to learn a lot of songs.
Yeah, we had to learn 26 songs. I think we did 24, though.
No.
There's no song from Y.
I think, we cheated though on the
Yeah,
vibes.
we did something.
Why?
Learn the language of music through the ABC of rock. That's what we did. And hey, man, this is for you.
Oh my God, that's gold. Please, I'll get it later. I want to frame it.
I'll keep it and not give it to you later.
Frame it in
right?
like, one day be in like Hard Rock Dhaka or something.
The scar that I spoke about that's on his head is from a accident which I was party to. Yeah. No, he was party to. I was reason to. I was reason to. And he had a Kawasaki Bajaj at the time, and he was staying in Malad in those days. And we had to reach Bandra for rehearsals, and Rahul Dukkana would have rapped us if we didn't make it on time. So मेरे को दूर से एक signal दिख गया गोरेगांव चिंचोली बंदर का मेरे को याद है. Sidhu, पकड़. There was this BST gala who was coming. I braked.
Yeah, we brake,
we skid.
I flew off the bike.
And we hit a brick. We hit a brick. Thap! पीछे से सिद्धार्थ ऐसे उड़ते he fell on the divider.
Just around there, and then I got up and somebody told me, "Bhai sahab, sir ko pakdo." I'm like, "Kyun?" He's like,
"My mom is going to kill you."
Yeah, that's the first thing I told him is my mom is going to kill you. And then the next thing was like, if I can't play my gig on Thursday, I'm
going to kill you.
And that gig was the first zero gig at Raz.
There's a lot of reminiscing here.
Yeah, of course.
Regale us with one more song, man.
This is a song from what would have been my second solo album, but I just didn't put out anything. It's been, I think it was 2011 when I put out my first solo album, and this song was ready about 4 months after that. But I haven't put out anything because like the world changed around me, and
You still got those voices in your head.
maybe I didn't change, but things are different. Anyway, this song is about how life is alright. So no matter what, life is alright.
Okay.
My prison is my head. Feels like I'm left here for dead. My prison years are passing. Years are gone behind. I'm growing older, and now I find la 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 la. It's alright. Your prison is your feels like you left here for dead. Years are passing, years are gone behind. You're growing older,
There are so many virtual claps right now in my head. You have to know the amount of people who joined in. Infantino Fernandez has joined in. Nasin Fernandez, Naveen Deshpande, Vinay Menon. These are all people who we all commonly know. Yes. Neha Gupta Kotawar says, love the music. Sigmund Corder says, smoke some ganja.
Is that the song or is that the instruction?
Both. Mandar Pingle says, lovely. Nasin Fernandez says, you all rock, guys. Mahima Menon is saying, loving it. Keegan Pereira joined. Thank you,
Hey,
Keegan.
Keegan.
Arijit Datta has joined.
Chinko!
Chinky, nice to see you. My prison is my head. You have something to say about this? Nishchal Chaubey is asking you something.
Yeah, man. You know, sometimes your biggest enemy is you. And you kind of get trapped in your own thinking. And you get trapped in like this cage of your own making. And this prison of your own making. And life is alright. You should break out of that and do your thing. Be happy.
This prison that you're talking about at some point in time, social media was a prison to you, all right? You were pretty active. Right now, you have nothing on social media.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so explain what happened and why you the way you are right now.
Man, I mean, you know me since I was a social animal, frankly. You know, I was a very social, happy.
I still think you're a social animal. You
don't.
just stopped doing it on Facebook.
But yeah, I don't like it on Facebook because there's
Anymore.
No, I never liked it. That's the thing.
come on.
I did it because I had to. But
So what happened? So no, people don't know. So tell us what happened and then.
So actually, why I actually got off social media is because I started kind of like putting out political views.
Okay.
And at that point, people started getting arrested for political views.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm not going to jail for that shit.
Yes. I want to sing
was
song
like,
and dance.
Because I just want to make music.
Correct.
And social media is, to me at least, is great to like put your music out there. At least that's what it used to be. I'm not so into connecting with friends there because if you're a real friend,
They'll be
get
at
my
home.
real fucking number, dude. You know?
So this is a good point to put out there. I mean, people with voices, all right, people who are somebody who can lead a force, who can make an opinion, who can make an opinion turn. When people like them get curtailed because it is not correct or politically motivated enough to be saying something wrong or right, when people like them get curtailed, it's a sad state of affairs, all right? So freedom of expression is always been a thing in our country.
No, that's true. I guess we still don't have it.
We still don't have it in the truest sense. The constitution may say that we have it. I mean, nobody's coming down, knocking in my head saying, hey man, tum beef khate, tum Catholic hai, tum kya kar rahe? Nobody's really doing that, but...
Now they will.
Anyways, Harsh Gokani from the US says, right on. Love you, man.
Hey, thank you.
Shah Ankit says, thumbs up. Sweetie Sharma says, thumbs up. Mahima Menon is again flabbergasted. He is so amazing. Jesus, I'm in love with the sound of music. Well,
Edelweiss to you.
Edelweiss to you indeed. Sujit Thakur. I think so this is Sujit Thakur from Bombay Rock Association. if I'm not mistaken. That is
I
Sujit
keep
Ramanna.
meeting him. Yeah. I keep
Alright.
meeting him though.
All right, so you know, there's some pictures that I would like to show from our past. I don't know if that would make
all
sense.
old pictures are good because there's hair.
All right, so if I may point to this is Jesus Christ Superstar, and on the extreme left is Vishal Dadlani, on the right is Karthik Chintamani, and if I may zoom in, that man with the hair in the center is me, and the guy behind me is Sid Coutto.
The guy you can't see whose head is blocked out. Yeah, that's me.
And you know,
I like how Sherrin's research has led him to this picture.
there's some photos from us doing this gig which we did at wait, let me just like get it right.
Raz Rhino, is it?
Yeah, Raz Rhino, the Zero Show. Yeah, I think there's Bobby in the back. Is that Bobby? No, there's no Bobby there. Hang on. Okay, this one should have Bobby. I think I remember having Bobby. Yeah, that's Bobby. Here we go.
Yeah.
That's me. That's Bobby.
Good days.
And I think this is Warren. This has to be Warren. Yeah, it's on
Probably.
guitar. It has to be Warren.
Yeah.
Hey man, lovely days.
Is that Rahul Cardoza watching from the front? No, Sean Gomes.
Sean goes.
Even better.
Wait, my mid-range is not happening up right now, so I don't know what to do with it.
Yes.
But I think it'll be okay by the time. Sherrin, can you do this? Sorry, I had to be a bitch.
Yeah, stupid old memories, yeah.
Okay, Siddharth Coutto, what's so you are one of the few artists in our country who's doing beatboxing and is also doing live looping. All right, can you quickly take us through your signal chain as to what is your method of madness?
Yeah, so I mean, it keeps changing, but here right now what I've got, this is a switcher that's down here. So I've set my patches. So this thing kind of controls my guitar pedals and this thing which is a guitar processor, a vocal processor, and a looper. So these kind of switches set bass. So this is like a clean guitar tone. This is the bass sound. It's the clean. This is like a clean, but I've got vocal harmonies. Hey, yeah. Yeah. This is like for solos. This is for solos that are clean. So that's it. And then I've got a loop on this thing. This thing kind of has like a 2-track looper, and then there's a third track that you can do as an option. It's all kind of complicated. I know we've talked about it many times over the years, but this is something I've been doing for a long time. So I don't think about it too much. I don't give it too much attention. In fact, I mean, when I have a gig, I'll just practice for a few hours, you know, because I've
Get
done
the
it
flow
so
right. Get the most important.
just kind of figure out what I'm doing, make sure I've got my bass line down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, it is a lot of hard work. When I
Yes.
started out, I spent like hours. I think I spent a year or something just practicing every day. It's so much hard work, and then the audience can't even make out. Because if you do it well, they can't tell.
They don't really,
They don't really
care.
It just sounds like recorded music.
Yeah.
And if you
जो भी
fuck
किया
up,
अच्छा किया.
yeah, and if you fuck up, then you're like, yeah, this sucks.
But you know, I mean, for people who know me, in like about 7-8 years ago, I also got into controllerism, you know, and we had common beardy man types, you know, as people whom we look forward to in terms of live looping. So I also had this coffin which I used to walk around
Yep,
with.
I remember we've discussed
and
this.
then we had an APC 40 and we used to control and we used to like live loop and do stuff. So it went from that to now this, which fits into 2 bags.
Same, that's what I do. I mean, I also had this big thing where when
Lug it.
my watchman carried it up the stairs one day and he's like, "Sir, ye to bahut bhari hai." So I was like, man, if this guy is suffering, then I'm not carrying it anymore.
What are you carrying us next with?
Yeah, so this is a song from another solo album that I haven't released. It was my 2015 album, or the second album of 2015 that I didn't release. And I really like this song. It's a love song.
What's it called?
I wrote it for my girlfriend. It's called You and Me and You.
Okay.
But it's like a picnic love song that I would have enjoyed it if I was a child and heard it as well.
Adrian, bring out the food. The
You and
picnic
Me
is
and
coming
Me
up.
and You.
There's nothing I'd rather do than spend the rest of my days with you. We're always laughing, we're always singing in the rain. We'll just keep living the best years of our days. Just you and me and me and you. Just you and me and me and you. Just together makes it so good. You and me and me and you. You and me and me and you. You and me is what we do. Together it makes it so good. You and me and me and you. You and me and me and you. You and me is what we do. Together it makes it so good. It makes it so good.
You and me and you. You. If
Yeah.
I was a girl, I would have had a party in my pants, but I.
Party in my pants, party in my pants.
Listen, man, you are a very talented individual. I love
Thank
you
you,
as a
my good
human
friend.
being. Thank
So
you
are
for
you.
coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, man. This is fun.
This was fun. I told you this was going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Circuit. This is a live streaming show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Before we sign out, we would like to shout out to all our sponsors. First on the list is Harman Professional India, of whom I'm an endorsee. Thank you for all the record capture and playback gear. Next, we have MusikShack, who's powering us with Grail guitars, orange amplification, and Ddrums. And you shall see more of that in the forthcoming episodes. We have Sagar, the family treat, where you're going to go and have a nice dinner right now.
Yeah.
And we have Desi Tortillas, who has generously given us with all this for our
It's the
guests.
greatest tortillas in the world.
Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, this was fun. My name is Sherrin Varghese, and this is My Circuit.
Rockin'.